everyone, it's Sabria here today, and on today's tutorial I'll be showing you how to make these awesome chocolate cookie sandwiches. So if you would like to learn how to do this, please stay tuned. So the ingredients you will need are eggs, vanilla extract, cocoa powder, butter, brown sugar, and self-rising flour. You're going to sift your cocoa powder and your flour together like so, and then we will move on to the next step. Okay, so now I'm going to just be creaming my butter in with my sugar, and then I'll come back. Okay, so now that that is all mixed in together, I am just going to add in my room temperature eggs, one at a time, and keep on blending. Okay, so now I'm just going to add my vanilla extract, and incorporate that. Okay, so now I'm just going to scrape down on my bowl one last time. Sorry if this is a really bad angle. It's just I don't have a cameraman today, so you guys are stuck with me. Haha. I'm trying to work on it. Please forgive me. So. Oh, and also, by the way, this is the same base that I use for my chocolate chip cookies. The only difference is with my chocolate cookie recipe is I add cocoa powder instead of chocolate chips. So if you wanted a really great, wonderful chocolate chip cookie recipe, I would do this one and substitute the cocoa powder for chocolate chips. And I like to use half milk and half chocolate chips. Only half semi-sweet, sorry. Only because I like the sweetness of the milk chocolate, and I also like the bitterness that the semi-sweet gives off. So now I'm just going to add some of this lovely mixture, a little at a time, just so it doesn't all come back on me. And as you can tell, and now I'm just going to mix this on low. Okay, so now I'm just going to incorporate the last little bit of flour, and then we will be right back. Okay, so now I'm just going to scoop my cookies out, and I like to use a portion scoop. And now I've dusted the tops of my cookie dough with some regular sugar, and now I just like to take the back of a spoon, and I'm using a sugar spoon, but you can use whatever spoon you have. This is just what happened to be the first one I grabbed. So you just want to push them down and flatten them out like so. Okay, so now that all my cookies are nicely pressed out, I am going to bake them in the oven at 350 for 10 to 12 minutes, depending on how they look. And I will judge it from there. Okay, so now I am just going to make the buttercream for the center of our cookie sandwiches. So I'm just going to start out by creaming our butter, and then I will come back. Okay, so now that our butter is creamed, I am going to add powdered sugar. And I'm just going to do a cup at a time until I get the right consistency that I am looking for. Okay, so if you notice, my buttercream, which is my 1 cup of powdered sugar and my 1 stick of butter, looks like it's not incorporating well. So with this step, you want to go ahead and add some sort of liquid. I prefer to use half and half, but you can use heavy whipping cream or you can use water. So with this step, I'm just going to add half a tablespoon of half and half, and I will go from there. I prefer to start with less, then start with too much, and my buttercream be too runny, and I have to add more sugar, and it be too sweet. So I'm just going to incorporate that. It is coming together. See? But I still have that 1 piece of powdered sugar that is just stuck to my bowl. So I'm just going to add another half a tablespoon of half and half, and hopefully that should do the trick. Or you can add more if need be, or less. And then after this step, I'm going to add my final cup of powdered sugar. Okay, so now that our powdered sugar and our butter is well incorporated, I'm going to scrape down on the bowl. And after I do that, I am going to add vanilla extract. And just a reminder, I do leave all of the recipes down below in the description box, so feel free to check that out. So now I've added my half a tablespoon of vanilla extract, and I'm just going to incorporate this very well and give it one last final scrape down on the bowl, and I will make sure it is at the right consistency. Just going to take my buttercream and place it into my piping bag. And one trick that I like to do is take my cookie jar, and this is what I get around Christmas time, and you know, the ones that are filled with the cookies. I just take the cookies out and place my piping bag over it like so, and it makes it so much easier instead of trying to use your hand and put the buttercream into your piping bag. And my tip is a 1M, and this is my favorite tip. This is also considered the rosette tip. So I'm just going to take my buttercream and place it in there and stuff it like so. And too, this also helps prevent a mess. So, just like that. Okay, so now it's easy cleanup. And you just pull it out. Okay, so now I am going to pipe in the buttercream into our cookies. So I'm just going to take the bottom half of my cookie and apply even pressure and pipe a circle and a little dot in the center. And then take my top and sandwich them together. Doesn't that look so yummy? So once again, you just want to pipe a circle. So there you have it, everyone, how to make these awesome cookie sandwiches. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and be sweet. On top, like so.